Hey guys, Richard here. So in this video I want to talk to you about Blog Boost AI. Now this is a new product by Pablo GHOSAL and Flair and is due to be released on April the 20th. Now this is all about done for you blog creation and basically saving you a lot of time by seemingly automating the whole process. And then they're throwing in this comment about includes a never seen before high quality web 3.0 backlinks and free buyer traffic generator. So this is kind of confusing things a little bit because web 3.0 refers to the new blockchain technology which they're saying the internet is going to be built on in the future. None of the sites that they actually backlink to on this anything to do with blockchain or any of this new web 3.0. So that's kind of a randomly made up thing. There's another kind of train of thought around backlinks anyway, that unless they're high quality backlinks, it doesn't matter that you start linking and spamming lots of other sites with your link, because Google won't care. Google wants to see high quality backlinks that make sense, that make your site actually valuable. But we'll get more into this as I go along, but I just thought I'd point out this web 3.0. Use your own searches, go and research this. This is a little bit of nonsense. So guys, we are going to jump inside. We'll have a look at exactly what this does, and then we'll come back, and I do want to show you something quickly on this sales page, just so you're aware of the type of vendors that you're buying off here. So guys, if you're interested in these real honest reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce my next videos. And guys, if you're really serious, you want to learn all about how to actually create a blog and a business, whether it be actually by blogging or by YouTube, and you want to find something that's honest, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads. I've got some completely free training for you there that will get you started straight away. So let's just show you one thing on here. Let me just get rid of this thing here. I'm going to jump down to the testimonials, which I always find are a little bit intriguing. Ignore all of this. They're all just graphics. It's nothing to do with the actual product itself. If you come down to the testimonials, basically they just got a lot of their marketing friends to do testimonials for them. And when I actually started looking through all of these, and I guess, again, I know all of these folks, and I know what kind of products they released, but when you start looking through them, I was looking at the last product they released, and the testimonials on here are exactly the same. So basically, all they're doing is cutting and pasting testimonials from one product to another. Again, just completely discount these. They're just graphics. They're not actually referring to this product at all. It's all just nonsense. So that's the sales page, and the rest of it's all just very, very hypey. Basically, it's all about the trying to use AI to automate blogs. First thing I want to do is have a look at the site that they're actually showing you on here, because they're saying that you can actually sell these sites to others. Now the site they're actually showing you is just a series of articles, all in different niches and different topics, which is a very difficult thing to rank for anyway, unless you're a huge news site, because basically they're going to have so much marketing and stuff behind them to rank. But if you've got random articles like this, Google is not really going to know what your content's about, what your niche is, what your keywords are. So it's going to be difficult to rank for anyway. And if you just click into any one of these, what a lonely environment this would be. Let's have a look at this one. I started reading through these articles that this thing is producing. If I look at Milton Sportsman, sir, now cordially ask editions for your 10 occasions saw everything but conviction, daughter, return, quitting, few hour day. It makes absolutely no sense. This article here is absolute gibberish. So this so-called demo blog would never ever rank. Now I'm going to put this through a plagiarism tracker live, and I'm going to see where these come from. And remember, you can do all of this yourself. Whenever you have any kind of articles that you want to see, just want to see if they're real, just plug them into, I use plagiarismdetector.net, and you can actually let it go ahead and detect. So I'll let that run just for a second. And you see the whole thing is 100% plagiarized. Now this makes a lot of sense to me based on the fact that it's so much gibberish. And you just click into each one of these and you can see where certain sentences are coming from. So basically it's just mashing a load of stuff together. This isn't even working with AI, because AI, if you give it a topic, will at least make some form of sense. But this thing seems to be just mashing articles together. So that is nonsense. That is not a way you're going to rank this particular article. So anything else you do on here is immaterial. No one's going to find it. Now, the other thing about the whole ranking on this is under their own subdomain. If I show you this, it's like a subdomain, which is blogboost.teamblackbelt, blog, whatever it may be, and whatever you create is also under one of their subdomains. So one of the things they say on the actual sales page, you can sell these. Well, I don't see how you can sell these if they're under somebody else's domain. Now, yes, you might be able to give someone admin rights, but you're giving someone admin rights to something that you don't actually own. So at any point, they could turn this off. and that's their business gone. So the only way you can really do this is by getting their own domain name, setting up their own hosting, and actually doing everything that they can actually take over from you, because you're heavily reliant on these people to actually not mess about and have any problems on their servers. So again, lots and lots of red flags around this, and the quality of some of these articles is just absolutely atrocious. It's really poor. Nothing really makes any kind of sense when you read it through, and all of these follower numbers are nonsense. They're just made up. Let me just show you another one, just so you didn't know I didn't pick on a random one there. This has got something, according to this, to do with basketball and fashion. And then Middleton Sports and now called, again, it's the same kind of thing. It's all just written and randomly text on here. It's just nonsense. So I'm not impressed with the actual demo blog, and I would have thought they would have given you something that it was actually good to see if they were trying to sell this. Now, there is this backlink maker on here. Now, I talked to you about the Web 3.0 thing. So I'm clicking on this backlink thing. The thing takes forever to load. Basically, if I just give it any kind of domain, it'll start throwing these domains out to these random sites, none of which have got anything to do with Web 3. They're just different sites it's throwing them out to. So again, not very, very good. You can try whatever you want on these backlink makers, but at the end of the day, the thing that makes you rank in Google is to have high quality content that people want to go ahead and watch and listen to. And when they do, Google knows that, and it will start ranking your particular articles. And it takes a long time to get established, to build a real blog, to build a real high quality site for it to do that. You're literally up against billions of sites. And then the only way you would get visitors over this in the short term is by actually taking the link to the site and somehow sending it out to people. That's the only way. This kind of stuff is nonsense. So if I go to the AI content maker itself, this is no better than just going to ChatGPT. I can add some content here and just give it a title, give it a few keywords, and then save that, and then it should go off and get me content. Basically, it's giving this result, and I would need to go through this and literally change everything, because all it's done is give me a load of words, and I need to go through and rewrite everything and make it worthwhile. So this isn't that good. You have to export this as well. It doesn't automatically go anywhere. Next thing, you can go ahead and manage some roles in there. You got user management functions. You got these other blogs that have been created. If I look at some of these other blogs, none of them are really high quality, to be honest, but you can go and have a look at what's been done. Just loads of random one, lots of weird dates as well. 22 Jan 22 Jan 22. But if I view the analytics on this one here, let me see if it's actually a blog, because some of them weren't working. Yeah, that's working there. Again, same old rubbish text in here. Go back and have a look at the analytics on that one. There's all my analytics on that blog. Not been viewed at all. Absolutely no traffic. Just nonsense. So again, very low quality. Other things you got on here, you can put your pages on here, which you'd have to have. The legal pages, etc. If you're online, you can actually make up testimonials here, which is quite apt considering they make up testimonials themselves. You can put a random image in here and then start making up some testimonials to publish on the site. You have a partners thing here where you can go ahead and put an image in, similar to the one you saw on the actual page, just a random image, and you can link to it if you want. Advertisements, you can build some advertisements, again very, very cheap and easy to do. You can do this in ChatGPT, but it's going to give you the ability to put a little image in there and then link it to an advertisement. Some polls, you can add some polls on here. You can add a new poll if you want and go ahead and add some polls for your site. Form builder there, you can change the appearance, and then there is some functionality here around some of the emails and email templating. If you actually collect email addresses on here, then you can go ahead and email them from here. Now this is really, really difficult when you're in somewhere like Europe and you've got a lot of GDPR rules to actually go ahead and adhere with, because if you start giving away people's private information or collecting things you're not supposed to, you could be in for thousands of pounds worth of fines. So you got to be careful whenever you're collecting anybody's personal data, which is why I've got something like GetResponse, where all the checks and balances are actually in that software to stop me ever being in a situation where I'm going to fall foul of those types of laws. You got the same CAN laws in the US. So be careful when you use any of these kind of really cheap, nasty softwares to gather people's information. It's not something you should be doing, because these guys themselves do not gather the information in these types of softwares. If they email you, you have a look at who they're emailing from, and it'll be someone like GetResponse, Aweber. It'll be one of the established email brands. It won't be one of these crappy sites. So that's really what you're doing here, guys. You're really looking at a piece of really cheap and nasty software here to do your blogs. It will generate a blog, no doubt about it. But at the end of the day, it's very, very low quality. Anything you do when you're looking at AI these days, if you're creating a blog with AI, you need to use it to look at the skeleton of what you want to create, let it do some creation, let it actually show you some structure and some paragraphs that you can actually go ahead and use. Then take that and literally change it and make it your own. Because remember that literally thousands of millions of people now will be having the same type of searches, will be getting the same information, and then you put it on your own blog and it will not rank. Google is getting smarter and smarter and is looking for these types of AI sites, and this thing is going to go nowhere. I'm pretty confident you will never find any of these articles organically ranking on Google because they're all spam. The backlinks are spam and they're very, very low quality. So that's my opinion on this. I would literally give this a 2 out of 10. I think it's nonsense. The line about testimonials on the sales page, I know that this is just a regurgitated version of something they've done multiple times before. And the fact that other people are making money creating blogs and stuff, go on to Fiverr, have a look at what they're doing. There'll be proper web developers. They'll be using things like WordPress. They'll be giving you a domain. There'll be all sorts of things they're doing. They won't be using crappy software like this. Hope that's useful to you guys. My name is Richard Darby. This is School of Nomads. If you're interested in these types of real honest reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I produce new videos. And guys, if you're really serious and you want to build a real business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. Over to the School of Nomads. I got some completely free training for you there that'll get you started straight away. Until next time, guys, take care.